Hello and welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host Swati and the highlights of today's program are: Festival showcases Northeast's culture and tourism potential. 12th South Asian Games concluded with India's spectacular performance. Youth in Agartala get advanced training center for automobile sector. And Naga celebrate Luinaini, a seed sowing festival. India's northeast region is endowed with a rich and diverse culture which is reflected in its food, music and costumes. In a recently held Destination Northeast Festival in New Delhi, the locals got a glimpse of what the region has to offer. Let's take a look. Recently, Destination Northeast 2016 Festival was organized at Pragati Maidan in New Delhi in a bid to showcase the inherent economic, social and cultural strength of the Northeast region at the national level. The 3-day-long mega event was held by the Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region or DONOR in collaboration with the Ministry of Culture. Donor Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh and Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiran Rijiju inaugurated the festival.
We have had and we've been having events on a smaller, larger, middle scale, but we never had a 3-day spread over with such a versatility from business to trade to tourism to cuisine and also to handicrafts and cultural events.
Artists from the Northeast region enthralled audience with their mesmerizing performances. Cultural troupe of Ao tribe from Nagaland, attired in colorful costumes and headgears, performed a traditional war dance. Riyang community from Tripura also mesmerized the people with their folk dance, Hojagiri. Artists from Mizoram performed traditional bamboo dance. A group of male artists from Manipur also presented a Pung Chalong dance, where the performer plays the pung or drum with graceful vigor and acrobatics. Bihu dance from Assam, Wangla dance of Garo community from Meghalaya, Tamang Silo dance from Sikkim, Brozai dance from Arunachal, Miji tribe were also performed in the event.
To show the strengths, potentials और initiatives जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने लिया नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए, दूसरी बात स्टेट्स ने क्या किया नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए, और थर्ड वहाँ पर लोग क्या कर रहे हैं लाइवलीहुड्स के लिए. तो उसके उद्देश्य से हम लोगों ने जो इवेंट बनाया है, we had a session on development initiatives in Northeast, then we had session on tourism, on IT and ITES. We have sessions on livelihood, handicrafts, handloom, skill development, microfinance, startups. इसका अगर पूछिए उद्देश्य क्या है, तो उद्देश्य ये है कि लोग नॉर्थ ईस्ट जाने, टूरिज्म के लिए जाने, वहाँ बिजनेस से जाने.
It is a good platform for all the communities of the northeastern states. So I feel very happy to be here, a part of this great event. It is a very good platform for all the communities belonging to the northeast to showcase what has not been explored.
Artisans and textile entrepreneurs from northeastern states exhibited their handloom and handicraft products. Various items like bamboo and cane products, shawl, silk sari, bags, jewelries, decorative items and many other were displayed.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। आई मीन इतने इनोवेटिव प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, इतने इनोवेटिव आइडियाज़ ये लोग लेके आए हैं। वी नेवर सॉ दिस काइंड ऑफ दिस बैम्बू के और केन के प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, सोफ़ा सेट से लेकर के, फ्लावर से लेकर के, आई मीन होल लॉट ऑफ घर के घरेलू कामकाज के लेकर के सारा किचन यूटेंसिल्स से लेकर सब कुछ है इनके पास, बेड, इवन वॉल क्लॉक वगैरह, तो बहुत बढ़िया लग रहा है।
Fashion designers from Northeast put up a vibrant show. Models walked down the ramp attired in creations of designers from the Northeast. They showcased the traditional weaving patterns and rich, colorful fabrics by the numerous tribes of the Northeast. During the event, Guru Roving Meshang, also known as the king of Naga folk blues from Manipur, enthralled the audience with his energetic performance. The audience had a great time and sang along with him. Later, popular rock music band and folk fusion bands like Reverse Tragedy Band from Mizoram, Purple Fusion from Nagaland, Rita and musical folks from Meghalaya and Mayuk Hazarika from Assam mesmerized the audience.
It's wonderful because, before, we are always confined in one cocoon, doing nothing. But then here in the mainstream, going around and then sharing our music, Northeast music, Now people want to know, what does Northeast have to show to us? And then Destination Northeast, I think they are doing a great job.
Such festivals play a significant role to facilitate better understanding and bridge the gap between the Northeast and the rest of the country. The next venues for Destination Northeast will be Mumbai, Bengaluru, followed by other parts of the country. The 12th South Asian Games were declared closed in a glittering closing ceremony at Indira Gandhi Athletics Stadium in Guwahati. The Indian contingent topped the tally by winning 308 medals.
The 12th South Asian Games were declared closed in a glittering ceremony that saw performances by 8 live bands from across the northeastern states. India's regional supremacy went unchallenged as the hosts were crowned overall champions for the 12th consecutive time after notching up a record-breaking haul of 188 gold, 90 silver and 30 bronze medals, taking the overall tally to 308. While Sri Lanka, with a total of 186 medals, came second, Pakistan begged third position with 106 medals. Afghanistan stood at fourth with a medal tally of 35, Bangladesh at fifth with 75 medals, Nepal secured sixth position with 60 medals, Maldives stands at seventh with a medal tally of 3, and Bhutan stands at 8th with a total of 16 medals. Cycling, football, hockey, squash, volleyball were among 23 sport disciplines, of which 16 were held in Guwahati and 7 in Shillong. The hosting of the major international sporting event is a part of the government's efforts to develop India's northeast region.
As we all know, Northeast, is a state, is a lover of sports, and 40 South Asian Games, many of these stadiums has been, built and has been reconstructed again, and I guess it will really help the future and upcoming sports persons as well to take sports more seriously.
The two hosting cities, Guwahati and Shillong, showcase the culture and heritage of Northeast India. The mega sports extravaganza will help boost the state's tourism besides pushing infrastructural growth.
People of Northeast, especially the players, they have also got a very good opportunity to see how the games are being held. The athletics, we have very good athletes in this northeastern part of our country, especially in Meghalaya and Assam. So they have got a boost, and I think this will give a boost to our athletes who are residing in this part of this country.
The objective of decentralizing sports to centers outside the metros is laudable, and the effort will boost economic growth and bring prosperity to the region, making India a global destination for sports.
Let us now take a quick look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
The 34th edition of Agartala Book Fair was held at Umakanta Academy English Medium School with an aim to generate reading habits among the youths. Altogether, 121 booksellers and publishers set up their stalls at the fair. The fair will conclude on February 25.
This is a field where the publisher and writer can reach to the readers, book buyers. So it's play a great role for them.
The 13th Manipur State Equestrian Championship was jointly organized by the Army and Manipur Equestrian Association at Polo Ground in Imphal. Altogether, 11 teams with over 100 riders took part in various categories. The equestrian events included tent pegging team, tent pegging individual in senior and junior categories, with individual show jumping in all the three categories of girls, seniors and juniors. Over 100 farmers from different districts of Assam participated at the 28th Annual Horticulture Show and Competition held at Assam Agriculture University in Jorhat. A large variety of vegetables, fruits and flowers were exhibited during the event organized by the State Department of Horticulture. The aim was to promote horticulture among the farmers. Recently, a play titled Kaidongpal, which means the sheltering wall, was staged by the SN Repertory Theatre Group at the Sarch Complex, Khongam in Imphal East. The play depicts the hardships and risks of two journalists, Thoiba and Shekhanbi, who were devoted to their profession, became enamored of each other amidst the turmoil of the battle. The play was directed by Muhammad Juma Khan.
The government's Skill India campaign is helping a large number of youth to get training for better employment and business opportunities. In Agartala, facilities at ITI has been upgraded to provide better training to youth. We have a report.
Latest automobile components on display at a state-of-the-art workshop. Recently, an upgraded automobile workshop with latest computer control machines was inaugurated at ITI Indiranagar Agartala campus. The aim of the workshop was to develop skills of local youth and provide them with more employment options. The upgraded workshop has been supported by Tata Motors Limited.
Tata Motors has been playing a pivotal role in helping the youth from Northeast India find gainful employment through skill upgradation. It started when we responded as Tata Group to a requirement from the government of Assam to upgrade the ITIs in some of the Assamese areas. Today we have completed the upgradation at Rauta, Nagaon, Tinsukia, and we have moved on to the other states.
Along with Tata Motors Limited, Fleetguard, Webco, Tata Technologies, Castrol, JK Tires and ZF Steerings are actively providing training to students on latest technology. Chairman of the National Skill Development Corporation believes the center will help students sharpen their understanding of modern vehicles.
industry relevant standards, a new state-of-the-art workshop with modern instruments, and it'll give the students a very, very good understanding of the modern day vehicles, which is absolutely critical for their own well-being and our ability to drive on the road safely. They also have told that the intake capacity of IT Agartala for the auto-centric trades will go from 350 plus to 770 plus.
In the age of globalization and cutthroat competition, students are expected to have extraordinary skills. The workshop will help students from the northeastern region to get better know-how of latest automobile technology and face future professional challenges.
Peace and development is the buzzword in the Northeast. Let's take a quick look at some development news from the region.
Recently, a newly constructed bridge at Palel and an indoor stadium at Kakching Chumnang Laikai were inaugurated by Manipur Chief Minister Okram Ibobising. The bridge, built over Sengmai River at the junction of Thaubal district and Chandel district, is 42 meters long and 12 meters wide. Speaking at the inaugural function of an indoor stadium, Ibobi stated that the government was working to build one indoor stadium each in every district headquarters with the objective of grooming young talent. Recently, Tripura Chief Minister Manik Sarkar inaugurated a new branch of the State Cooperative Bank in Agartala. Tripura's Cooperative Minister Khagendra Jamatia and board members of the bank were also present on the occasion. Sarkar said that banks should open new branches to keep up with the growing economic activities. Recently, India's Chief Passport Officer cum External Affairs Ministry's Joint Secretary Muktesh Kumar Pardeshi announced to operationalize a passport office at the earliest. The Passport Seva Kendra would ease the process of obtaining passports. The passport would increase acceptability for the Northeast people travelling to various parts of the country and abroad. One could apply for a passport online with Rs 1500 fee, while the scheme announced on 25 January ensures immediate issuance of passport with the Aadhaar, voter, PAN card and an affidavit of no criminal record for police verification to follow.
People living in hills of Manipur have begun sowing new crops, and they celebrate the occasion with a festival called Luinaini. Let's join them.
A festive mood prevailed in Ukhrul district of Manipur as people wearing exotic headgears, traditional costumes and ethnic ornaments celebrated Luinaini festival. Sowing in tears, reaping in joy was the theme of the 2-day seed sowing festival organized by the United Naga Council Manipur. On the occasion, the god of crops is invoked to shower his blessings on seeds so that the farmers get a bumper harvest. People showcased traditional folk dances and music and enjoyed indigenous games. Beauty pageant and fashion show was also organized on the occasion. Another attraction of the event was blowing of horns by elders. Nagaland Chief Minister T.R. Zelyang inaugurated the event.
We need to protect and preserve our rich culture heritage, which will not only uphold our Naga identity, but this itself will create a new tourist destination.
Naga folk dances like the war dance, weaving dance and the seed sowing dance were also organized. Various Naga tribes including Anal, Mau, Maram, Zelingrong, Monsang, Paumai, Inpui and many others presented spectacular folk dances and songs. Vanya Chawang, a singer from Tamenglong, mesmerized the audience with her melodious voice.
It is seed sowing festival. It shows togetherness, loveliness, sacrifice spirit, each other, eating, giving, eating, drinking each other, interact each other.
Yeah, I like this festival because this festival brings together all the Nagas people and we have the feeling of oneness.
In Nagaland, Unaini Festival was celebrated with equal passion. The event was organized by the Tangkhul Union Dimapur, Nagaland. During the event, young boys and girls sang folk songs and also performed a seed sowing dance. Later, they also demonstrated indigenous games like tug of war, wrestling and many others.
Today we are observing because youngsters have not learned our forefathers' tradition, and most of them are now staying in different cities and towns like Dimapur. And so we are here today. We observe on 15th of every year in the month of February. And today we are celebrating the festival known as the seed sowing.
Unaini Festival is celebrated annually to promote peace, harmony and prosperity and to uphold Naga's cultural identity.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Swati signing off. Goodbye and take care.